MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Cody Bellinger, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Antonio Senzatella is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, Senzatella has really made a name for himself. Another one of the strong arm, big arm guys that have come out of the Colorado Rockies minor league system. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good sinking action. Love his slider. It's good. It's hard. It's a short, quick biting slider. His changeup has gotten better. His best quality, he's not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Peterson.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Desmond will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first two guys in the batting order.
Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Bases are empty, one man out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
The 2-2. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Standing in, Justin Turner. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. 0-1 pitch on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball one. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first two guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
At the plate, Brandon Lowe. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Lowe, former Tampa Bay Ray, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Dahl sprinting after it into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Strand a couple. It's the Dodgers 0, Rockies coming up. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Hyunjin Ryu will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out in the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
2-1 to David Dahl. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. The 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know they're hoping for more out of Charlie Blackmon right now.
In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play.
Well, he's right in the prime of his career, and clearly that is resulting in big things for him.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's totaled 13 base hits in 25 tries. He's also got 10 RBIs against him. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Muncy loves it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
He's set, and the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
And he fouls this one off. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 0-2. Here it is. Another protective swing that time, and another foul ball as the count stays at 0-2. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. Still no score. Here's Corey Seager. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. William is there. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting it.
Digging in, Bernardo Estrella. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. The 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Popped up. Muncy over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now for Colorado, Ian Desmond. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Ryu's ready. First pitch on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Again, another foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now in Denver, home of the Rockies, who have certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The pitcher.
Now at the plate, Hyunjin Ryu. 9, 1, and 2 due up. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Desmond over to his right. 1 down.
The left unit of the third.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He flied out leading off the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Third inning, no score to this point. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Now the pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Fastball just inside.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. The pitcher, Antonio Senzatella, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down. 0-2.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
The sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Blackman, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 0-2 home. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Still 1-2. Now another 1-2 and another foul ball. The 1-2 had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 line drive to center field. Verdugo is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, no outfielder.
Ready for another chance. David Dahl 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
The set and the 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Iannetta stands at second with 2 gone. And it takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Three and 1 to the Rockies left fielder.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And that's off the left field foul pole. A home run.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Verdugo waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Rockies stepping in and ready for another shot. Justin Turner.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Fastball well outside. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Up next to the Dodgers.
So striding in, Cody Bellinger, a base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
In there, 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Story ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Lowe. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Stepping in now, Daniel Murphy. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. There's ball 4. Now batting, Arthur Williams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Murphy gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. So a runner at first with one man gone, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. First offering on its way. left side. The second for one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more money. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Striding in once again, Bernardo Estrella. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Into the box, Hyunjin Ryu, as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
One there. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Iannetta. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Antonio Senzatella. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. And it's 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping up now, Joc Pederson. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Joc swings and sends a ball to deep right. And gone up into the second deck. A solo home run there for Joc Pederson. Number 36 on the year for him. And the Dodgers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
We've mentioned he's one of the best home run hitters in the league, but that one was a little different. That one was an absolute bomb, north of 450, I'm guessing.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Your attention, please.
So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Justin Turner, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
0-2, here it comes. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Muncy leads off first with 1 away. And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Digging in, Brandon Lowe. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Iannetta gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Rockies 3 and the Dodgers 1. Stepping up to the plate, David Dahl. We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The count now at 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full. 3-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Peterson. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So coming to the plate, Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes the the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun Jin Ryu. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Kahnle, the former Yankee, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Up next for Colorado.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. Colorado's out in front, 3-1. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Jake McGee will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Corey Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Pops this one up. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
The center fielder, number 27.
Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. And this will be fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next up for Los Angeles, Bernardo Estrella. He singled his last time up.
Estrella.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Popped up. Murphy is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. It was a walk in his last trip.
The first baseman, Daniel.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0 runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
hit out towards second. Low is right there. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, number 14.
Stepping into the box,
baseman,
Arthur Williams. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. So 1-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Verdugo calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Two away now in the Colorado 7th. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, as the lead remains 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Scott Oberg will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Scott Oberg now playing center field and batting 9. Number 64, Craig Gentry.
A.J. Pollock is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
A.J. Pollock.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 8 home runs and 21 driven in. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So digging in now, Jock Peterson in his career versus this pitcher. He carries a .308 batting average. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. No balls and 1 strike. Now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 52.
Now at the plate, Chris Iannetta. Career numbers against Baez. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He also has 1 home run. The 0-1 on its way. Could take there to lay off the high fastball. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
The 2-2. That's popped up low, waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding forward now, Craig Gentry, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 3, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 71.
Digging in, Cody Bellinger. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's just 1 for 6. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
That evens it up 1-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Grounded to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
Now batting.
Ready now, Brandon Lowe. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Waiting on it is Dahl, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in once again, Corey Seager. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Rockies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Antonio Senzatella earns his 8th victory of the season. Wade Davis hammers down the save, his 43rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my family. I got 3 with me, they want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects, I got on my set. I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had a dodge, no. I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, ballin' every season.